Hello boys and girls, it's Magonzo here with the next book of the week. What's your poo telling you? It's very important to know this. I'm going to read you the beautifully written introduction. Not unlike a snowflake, each bowel movement has a uniqueness that should be regarded with wondrous appreciation. I mean, isn't that lovely? Now, I'm sure all of you on the toilet and make plenty of little turds and pebbles and nuggets. But do you really understand what your poo is telling you about you? It's quite fascinating, really. There's so many different types of poos. I'm just going to read some of them to you. We have the floaters versus the sinkers, the deja poo, that's the leftovers, the Rambo poo, it's kind of like a chocolate sundae with strawberry sauce. It's quite disgusting. The pebble poo, which is the little turds. Now, did you know, and I learned this from the book, that rabbits can make up to 500 pellets in one day? I mean, that is quite a lot of shit. You also have the braille poo. I mean, I don't know if Helen Keller likes to read shit, but it's kind of like the Baby Ruth of the poos. And then you have the performance-enhancing poo, the ritual poo, which is kind of like a seance. And then you have the dunce cap, which is kind of like a cone head. I don't think I've ever done those. The honeymoon poo, it's quite disgusting. I would have to go with saying never engage in that. The honeymoon poo is when you shit together. Look, bonding is important in all relationships. Sharing your shit, literally, is disgusting. I mean, there's really a lot of types of shit out there that you'd never be aware of. The other thing that the book talks about are answering your questions. What is poo-phoria? What causes poo to float? What is the link between poo and your toothbrush? And I'll just tell you this very quickly. Never leave your toothbrush in a place where water can splat out of the toilet bowl onto your brush. You get little pellets of shit, and it's just not hygienic. Also, we have what's the deal with corn? I know you've all seen corn in your poo. So I would say eat properly and prevent the swamp ass. The one question that I do want to ask you, and it's a little off topic from the book, is do any of you have a mirror in your bathroom? I had that happen once, and I just want to know, do you ever feel like if there's a mirror in front of you while you're pushing, is somebody watching? I mean, that's just odd. Would you just push? Would you smile so you feel like nobody knows you're pushing? I mean, it's such a side conversation, but it's just something that I'm thinking about when I read this book. Read this book, What's Your Poo Telling You, and make your poo smell like roses. Cheerios, and I'll see you here next week with the next book of the week.